Oh, that's the brass flow one. I wanted to do another one to rule out the authorities as far as Miss Cynthia. Just rule them out, where just the focus is the husband. Just to be able to rule them out. Because it was said in the news that some truth wasn't told as far as the authorities, as far as her cell phone and things like that. So to rule the authorities out that they have nothing to do with her disappearance. And that's what I wanted to do with this video. I'm trying not to make it long at all, but I'm asking God to just give me cause to rule out the authorities if they have nothing to do with it, where the focus is totally the husband, or if it's the husband, or however it's going. Because if the authorities have nothing to do with it, they shouldn't have a problem with giving any kind of camera footage, or doing a report, or going looking for her, or whatever it might be. But it was said that they really didn't put a whole lot into trying to look for her, trying to help out the family or anything. It was kind of rude to the family somewhat. Okay, so I'm going to make this one short. Okay, let's see. Bear with me for a minute. Okay, let's see. Bear with me. Bear with me. Okay, let's see. So, because the family still left with, they want to know. They want to know, and they want Miss Cynthia home. Bottom line, where she belongs. Not among the living or among the living. They want her home. Okay? So, storyline reading, universe, to rule out the authorities that they had nothing to do with it in her city, her state, or wherever she was at. Wherever she was located at that time. To rule any of them out. Or whatever. This is what the storyline is about. To rule any of them out. Or if they was involved or connected or whatever it is, God's going to bring it on the table. If they had nothing to do with anything, the thing is to rule them out. If they not connected. Things. So this is what this is about, because it got to be a clear where the family knows either it's the husband or law enforcement has something to do with it. Okay, because the family want to know and need to know. So universe, give me which one that's jumping out, something up in here. God had me to mix all my cards up, so I had to take all of these cards you see, throw them on my chair over there and mix them all up. So let's just see what God bring out. Universe, you know all about it. This one is about, okay. The first one is she is going to pray and wrap it up every time. So some kind of way she dealt with law enforcement, some kind of way she is going to pray and wrap it up every time, as far as if any of them stop her for a ticket or anything like that, she is going to just pray about it and wrap the conversation up and just keep on moving. Okay? But this is a romantic card also, where she is going to wrap it up every time, right? And pray if there's anything as far as romance. Okay, so the next card is what? Somebody said, come on and go to the melting pot. Get to the melting pot, make some money. Because somebody was fickle and wanted another chance with her. Follow me? She had to plan her fortune. She is groggy. Well, this person was groggy. Whoa, shoot. Let's just flow. She is marveling at the gate and loving it. Or this person getting to the melting pot, making something happen, getting money or whatever. Somebody wanted her to call a person soon because she is in somebody's dreams. God was giving her grace. So we have right here that somebody going to jail. It's right in my hand. That's here. Let's just leave that there though. I got to focus on these. Okay, she is living a plantation where living or her husband. Not having enough of something. Food, love, shelter, clothing, or money. She had to accept what she could not change in life, or this person, and acknowledge her wrongs or this person's wrongs. Okay, so she wanted to change, but she worried about other people or whoever this person is connected to her. Because God asked her, who is she really? Or she is wondering whoever this person was really. So we have that meditation, thinking. She is going to do what it takes to get to where she needed to go, or this person she hooked onto. Next card is she is tangled up with somebody and was wondering, was it her fault, or somebody told her something was her fault. She is looking at the positives in somebody because somebody had a checkered past, or somebody was looking at the positives in her because they felt she had a checkered past. So it says right here that don't doubt the person, you still have life. God says she still have life. So sorry, if it came down to her getting a divorce from her husband, God was telling her, don't die with this person, you still have life. That means don't have yourself down and depressed. Just keep on living. But if not that, this is for the family. Don't die with Miss Cynthia, you still have life. Okay? Because somebody wasn't going to postpone an active action. Okay? She wasn't, as far as going to court, right? Or somebody toward her. Because she is coupled off with Satan. She just wanted peace, or the person wanted peace. Next card is she is educated, and God says that for her not to be a fool, she is dealing with a jackal, or she is dealing with somebody educated who wanted her to be a fool, but the person was a jackal, right? So somebody wanted her to chew on it for me. Think about it. Because somebody wanted a second chance over here. Okay, so we have, I heard that before, she heard it before. Or the person said, the person heard it before, whatever this is. So we have, the best option for her was to wear the shield of honor and the helmet of strong, or this person. So she accepted defeat, or this person, and had to adapt to it. So I'm making a change. Believe what you wish. So she decided to make a change as far as getting a divorce or whatever this is, right? So let's flow. Or somebody else, right? Let's just flow. So we have right here, she's this card would be it. Either she like corals. This person connected to her right here like corals, or she might be in a place where corals is. Follow me? In the water. Follow me? She was left out in the cold, or somebody felt like she left this person out in the cold. Follow me? Dealing with chronicle. Is it my race? She wanted to know. Or somebody toward her. Okay, so we got affordable housing. I'm not tolerating you anymore. So affordable housing could be if she went to jail some kind of way. That would be affordable housing. If she went to jail for a night, for half a day, or anything like that. I'm not tolerating you no more. If it's not that, it could be as far as it could have been a hotel. That's affordable housing, where some fuss could have been with somebody not tolerating her, or her own house, right? and somebody was living with her husband or whoever it may be, and she decided she ain't tolerating her husband, but it was affordable to him because, he could afford being there. Oh, shucks. So we have right here that this person had to find other ways to pleasure themselves because God says that Miss Cynthia had to stay on her path. Follow me? Well, so this time around, this person is going to fulfill a fulfillment center, and that is jail. So this is for the family and mother, sister, children, all the family. Miss Cynthia saying she'll love you forever, but be bold and brave in this, okay? Because God telling you not to die with Miss Cynthia, you still have life. So let's just see. So with this so far, it's saying like somebody wanted another chance. Let me see if it's a little bit more. I'm trying not to make it long. All of it. Okay, all of it. Right here. Okay, that's it. I'm hearing murdered. But the murder card didn't come out before, but I hear murdered. It came out of nowhere. I hear it in my mind. Let's just flow. So, she wasn't tolerating, evidently her husband, he lived with her, or she went to jail some kind of way, and law enforcement wasn't tolerating her anymore. Let me sure. Louise. Let's just put it in there. What you know about it? So Miss Cynthia. Noisy, I meant to say. Let me just put them all down, and then maybe I can just say it. turn around. Bear with me. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm back. Kind of cool down here. Let's just see. Okay. This was the Bracelet one, Healer Tarot 9 here on YouTube. I meant to say that because I don't think I said it on the one I just did, but I said it on the first one. This is part 3, and hopefully this is it. I was trying to rule out law enforcement with this last one right here to know for sure, the family to know for sure that it is the husband that she had, or exactly who is the culprit here. Okay, so that is the reason for this last storyline. Okay, now let's just see. No matter what came negative, Miss Cynthia stood tall, God says, right? She wanted to get to full bloom, okay? Or it says, was she holding on? Just holding on for life to this marriage or to her own life, period, right? You'll have to be strong in this. She will have to be strong in this. Was she just holding on for life, for dear life, of this marriage, or just of her own life, period? Because what's challenging, God says, right? These are light green, and my cards make noise. I meant to say that. Okay? That's why we can't make it, her and somebody. Okay? Because she need to get chummy. Well, she was going to get chummy with a support group, and I feel that would be court, police, court, or anything like that. So we have right here, she had to accept it and try harder in love or in business. Okay, she had a sixth sense as far as a place that she went to. Follow me? Intuition. That's what it is, right? I hear skills. I'm on here. You can't buy me. So some kind of way somebody at some place or whatever it is, or wanted her to go to a place, or she was at a place or whatever it is. Some kind of way somebody was trying to give her something to convince her to come their way, do what they want, or whatever it is. Say what they want. She said, I have skills, I'm on here. So if it's the divorce, no, I don't want to hear nothing else you have to say. It's nothing you can say to stop it. You can't give me anything if it's anything like that, or somebody else, or some other situation. Somebody moved fast on it and committed manslaughter, or she moved fast on it and she did something fast herself, right? So she had a blank look on her face, or this person. Every day wasn't a good day for her or this person. So we have right here that we're finding my parents even matter. So I'm going to put this with, is this with the children or her? Let me just see for a minute. Let me look. Let me see. I'm going to put this with the children. We're finding my parent even matter. I'm going to say parent. Because they being adopted, raised by someone else. But at one point, she wanted her parent because she was being helped by somebody. Temporarily, somebody abused his power with her, a male. Somebody was tender and sissified, a male. Somebody was trying to sugarcoat things, trying to stitch things with her, a male. It was time for him to be the conqueror, he felt like. because wearing certain kind of clothes did it. So he wore certain kind of clothing. Could have been in uniform, any kind of uniform, any kind of boss, anybody in uniform. Or she had on certain kind of clothes. But this usually not the female card, but I can make it a female card, but it usually is not the female's card. But I can make it a female card. So I can go either way. Either she is wearing certain kind of clothes, whenever it was. It don't have to be the day she went missing, but it could have been some other day, whenever it was. Or this could be somebody in uniform, like I said. Because she could have had on the uniform. I just don't know, right? Wearing certain kind of clothes, exaggerated things, but it don't excuse his bad behavior, a man toward her. Follow me? So just because the person was an authority, or whoever the person was, security guard, or whoever it is, right, it don't excuse a person's bad behavior against her. Get what it's saying, whatever kind of uniform. Or because she had on certain kind of clothes, it still don't excuse somebody's bad behavior toward her, or whatever she had on. Because we got somebody who was jerking her around. Power stays with the wife, not with the ex. So we got somebody who had somebody who was jerking her around. Or we can say, if we dealing with her husband, if her husband was seeing anybody else, her husband was jerking her around. Because power stays with her, because she is the wife. But her husband was jerking her around because he had somebody else. Or we got somebody else out there who got a wife but was jerking her around still. Okay? So the next card is somebody was gathering up information on her, walking all over her. So if we dealing with the policeman at the car, something like that, they be checking whatever they be checking, because when the traffic stops, they check whatever they check. Or this would be her husband, whatever he was looking for, whatever he did. Okay? Somebody move fast on it right here. Because somebody was blaming it on the person. Is a monster. Whoever this is a monster, God saying right here. Because the person was adopted. Adoption sometimes become a monster. I can even turn this to her children for a minute. I usually don't do that. The children is being adopted, but it can become a monster. That means that you want your parent, right? It's something so big. It's like you want your parent and you can't seem to control whatever it is. It's like a monster, right? But I usually don't use it that way, but I don't know if I felt bad to do that. But let me just take it back to the way somebody who might have been adopted, her husband might have been adopted. So if he moved in with her and got married to her, it's like he got adopted. Get what I'm saying? If he moved in with her and he got married to her because he needed her help any kind of way, it's like he got adopted, because it's like she taking care of him. Follow me? He blaming it on. That's why he a monster. Or some kind of way he is raised by, whatever person he is raised by. Or he was in adoption, or he had a mother that didn't show him love deep down, or anything like that. Husband, or a cop who stopped on the street, or whatever this is. Right? Whoever it is a monster, bottom line. Okay? Whoever was tearing down her emotions, or whoever it is need to filter their ways. Okay? No matter her climb, she had to keep God front and center, God says, right? And don't be talked down to because she showed her emotions some kind of way. If she's crying or whether she's feeling. Because somebody was slipping through the alleys corridors, streets, hallways, or whatever to get to her whenever it happened. Because somebody had an honorable time set, check the date and the time that they was going to do whatever, or they told her about it. But it was an honorable time and date set that was honorable to go to court also for her. Because it was going to be some kind of hearing as far as property or just hearing in general. Okay? She is a sweetheart, but somebody was going to sit down and gloat about this. So we have somebody do plenty of good, but whoever need to be stop being helped up in the person's wrong. So her husband or a cop who stopped her at like for a ticket or anything like that. Because we got somebody who do plenty of good but can't be helped up in their wrong. So either one. Something was canceled 2 times. So if she had stopped by a cop 2 times, it could have been something like that. But time counted to her on the way home or whatever, or time counted to him, or this could be her husband. Something was canceled 2 times, maybe as far as her getting a divorce or him going to talk to his wife or whatever this is. But time counted to him. Okay, he went to go full force and grow his business some kind of way. Because he wanted to go on and grow his business. Or we take it to a cop that stopped up for a traffic stop. He wanted to go full bloom and go on and grow his business, and that just simply means do his job. Get the ticket, take her in, or whatever. If it go that way. Because money was pending. So if it's a ticket on the road, on the side of the road, anything like that, she would have to send some money, because money would have been pending if a ticket happened, right? Send me some money because a ticket being wrote. But then if it's her husband, money was pending because he owed her money. Or he owed somebody money, her husband, some kind of way, and money was pending. But he wanted to keep her hidden while he shined, the husband. But if it was a cop on the road some kind of way, wanted her to be a hermit and keep her mouth shut while he shined, right? So we have no more bowing down. She didn't want to bow down to somebody anymore, like she is an animal. So we got a cop on the road, or whoever this is, or her husband, one or the other. So somebody was waiting for a move to be made, so we got either one of them. I got to go either way until God let me see exactly which one. Because right now, I don't know, because both of them seem like it's on this table. A Virgo was waiting for a move to be made, so we could have somebody business-minded like a Virgo. So if we got a cop at her car, writing her a ticket, that means business-minded. If she adventurous like a sage, she chose wisely maybe to sign the ticket. If it's nothing like that, we got still somebody who talking business to her or act business-minded, was waiting for a move to be made and wanted her to do something. Or somebody else did something, however it's going. Because she is chewing on luxurious, or somebody was talking to her about making money, getting money, anything as far as money. Do you want money or whatever? Got number 6. She was a mouthpiece, this person toward her. What are you going to do, or is you going to do it? Anything like that. Somebody owed an apology, God says, and it's time to tell the truth. Tell the truth. It's time, God says, because God didn't want her to go in fast like a sailor, but use her mind and be wise. because somebody was hell-bent on destruction and destroying her. Follow me? She had to be free to make her own choices. And why did she allow others to dictate her religion and have a bunch of rules over her husband or a police officer, whoever this is? So, did she like the way she was, God says? If she don't, she had to change up things in her life. And then things could start to look good for her. She is dealing with somebody who couldn't control herself in their own skin. A policeman in her car or this husband of hers. Either she like fashion or one of these people I'm talking about. She is going to get splashes of joy. Is her eyes telling her the truth about something good? Or her husband was going to get splashes of joy because his eyes was telling him the truth? Or the officer, if it was an officer. Because the officer or her husband did something by a certain date. So she had to beware of the Lord thinker. Her husband, talking about meeting with her, or an officer at her car, whatever this is. We got numbers. And show all the numbers. We got a number, but it's just a number, okay? Like this, just a number. Okay, I like to show the number. So we have, did she need to prosecute? God says yes, you need to prosecute, because she's saying it in her mind. Do I need to prosecute, God? God saying yes, Miss Cynthia, you need to prosecute. Knowing whoever this person is, God says, matters not. You are the star in the light, Miss Cynthia. So if this was her husband or this was a cop, she needed to prosecute. Okay, as far as whoever this is. So let's just see. I'm trying to not have it long. Okay, universe. I'm trying to figure out which one is it, a cop or her husband. Universe. Which one is it? She is trying to clarify things with somebody else, because choosing her person is the best choice. Because it's noisy. She is resistant to hold somebody accountable. But maybe she changed up. She was not going to be resistant anymore. She is going to do it. Because she was talking to God some kind of way. He is God. Are you molded to a religion or a set of rules, Miss Cynthia? Are your leaders your God, your husband, the authorities? Are they your God, Miss Cynthia? Here's Miss Cynthia. Mention me, the brass loved one. Mention me, Miss Cynthia. Tell her. Okay. Do I shuffle? Do I shuffle? Do I shuffle, Miss Cynthia? Yeah. She has something else she want to tell her mother. Okay. She had a lot of feelings she wanted to express. She is dealing with somebody with a logo, a symbol, or a company. Okay. She was challenging self-love. Follow me? On a Thursday. This is Thursday, the day I'm doing this one here. But on a Thursday, you want to get a Thursday morning message on a Thursday, right? Because life is about experience. For Miss Cynthia to experience, not about the wasting of her life. Because somebody wasted Miss Cynthia's life here. So we have right here that when you lose a spouse to death, you are free. And her husband lost her. She was the spouse. He needed to heal himself by coming forward. So we have right here, we got a Saturday is a good time, or whatever day is a good time to spring into the life's mission like a Leo, like a fire sign, taking action like a fire sign, because she was deceived by somebody of service. Somebody of service is anybody who serve you. Husband, cop, doctor, teacher, lawyer, judge, whoever it is, they of service. Even down to the gas station people, they of service. Get my drift. Okay, so next one is abuse showed her that it was fake love, and she give up on the fake love of whoever this is. So we have that. She starts with scrolling at the duplex, at the gas station, or wherever she was at. There's so many different. She was at more than one place, so it could have been more than one day. She had to see her work. God says, see your work, Miss Cynthia, and your ambition. Got number 4, could have been at least 4 people, because here we got a challenge. She is going to challenge and spectate towards somebody. We got a merge card. Maybe her husband say, I'm ready to love you now, Cynthia, but maybe that wasn't good enough. Not right now, because when people's minds are made up, it's made up. She's battling, and it was time for her to see she's battling. Ain't no going back, because she took his hand forevermore, but it just ain't work like that. She took his fingers here, but it ain't work like that. It was seed time for sure, for him or for her, because he thought he was better than her. This Miss Cynthia, she wanted to get to the Milky Way. I mean, she just wanted to prosper in life. Okay, maybe she ran into somebody who biracial, or maybe they stand for a husband. I don't know. There's somebody, or a cop, whoever. Somebody might have said something to her at that gas station, or whatever this is, or a ticket with a cop, or whoever this is. So somebody blamed her husband, or a cop. That's all I can come up with, because that's who was on the table before. So I gotta work it both ways to try to see exactly who is the culprit. Opportunity struck, and somebody got ready, because whoever blamed her. Because she said, I'm game, I'm in. Just wait, maybe to meet her husband at this gas station, to go somewhere from the gas station with him, or somebody asking a question, whatever. Somebody could say, well, do you have a cigarette? I'm using it for example. People say different things, and people really don't think things is really that serious, but they could be dealing with a killer and don't even know it, because the person's face look all nice and calm, and oh, can you give me a ride? And you get a person a ride, and you'll wish you never even let them in your car. I'm just using an example. So I don't know exactly what this was that she agreed to, because it seemed like money. She needed a center of love, but she's going to be dealing with a center of love, so she's going to be seeing a lawyer. If it hurts her, she had to voice it to the lawyer. And she is going to be strong, tough, rough, and beautiful, and know when to make the right move. They noisy. They probably noisy. She had to fix what she can fix and throw away the scraps, because she wanted loyal out of who she had, her husband, or out of a cop at her car, whoever this is. So we have that. She is going to be feeling a lecture once she go to court. Right? Or she could have been talking some kind of way to a cop at her car, in the police station, in the hospital, some kind of way. Talking. If he just court, it was going to be or some kind of way she's talking to somebody. Somebody's interacting with drugs. Her or whoever this is, somebody. She is in pain, or whoever she was around, somebody. I'm just trying to end this little, because I'm trying to, she's looking at what was a cabbage breaker, or this person who she was around, looking at what's superficial. Because somebody had hair different than hers. Somebody wanted jointness with her because she's a trailblazer, or she wanted jointness with somebody who's a trailblazer. So if she was dealing with a cop, could have been biracial, could have been an Indian, could have had curly hair. Somebody made her absolute memory, or she wanted to make somebody an absolute memory and get away, get out the merge. If it was her husband, if it was somebody against her, somebody wanted to make her absolute memory. Freedom was calling, but will she answer freedom? And seek what she's looking for. Because right here, somebody was worried, wondering and worried if they was going to lose her or lose their job, nervous. So she had to, she was coping with defeat of failing, or this person, and somebody in the spirit who love her, a male. So, okay, one more, and I'm just gonna take it as one or the other, whichever one I'm gonna take it as. That's just for one more universe. I'm trying not to make this long. I gotta end this one. Okay, universe, you know all about it. Which one is it? The cops or her husband? Because Miss Cynthia didn't just go waltzing away from her children and her family and leave her car sitting somewhere. When you go somewhere, you're taking your car with you, because that's your transportation. Feels like somebody drove her car where they found her car. Somebody drove it there, or somebody told her, ride behind me, ride your car behind me. So somebody could have told her, ride your car behind me. Somebody who wasn't in the angle or in the shot of the cameras where they couldn't be seen, so you can't see their car. Or somebody who told her, ride behind me so we can go meet right here, whatever they was talking about, and that's why her car was where it was. She not just gonna go leave her car somewhere. That's how she get around. Who's getting out of their car and riding all over the place with somebody else willingly? Nobody. She be in her own car. Okay, Lord, just give me, I just want to finish this. It's making me think about finish him. Somebody wanted to finish him. She wanted to be finished with this situation, with this court. Finish him. She is forced. We got numbers right here. Could be part of a license, door number, part of a social, phone number, anything. What date or whatever. She had to ask herself why she even stayed with the hurt, feeling that hurt and pain. So we have right here that release your loved one. God says to the family, you still have life. So we have right here that somebody changed their mind about a female. She did, he did, or whoever. She rose to the occasion given to her. No longer will she be filtered as far as a situation. So we have that she had to learn how to get herself from under other people's thumbs and start to rely on her own self. So we got number 9. So we have, is my mother, is my father my real father? No. So somebody she is dealing with was dealing with something as far as their father problems or whatever. Okay, so we have a rug that's a design rug. but she wanted somebody to be loyal. So it was a witness that saw her get X'd out, put in trafficking, get murdered, or whatever this is. Okay, a time was mentioned and the time was checked. Okay, universe, I'm just trying to end it. I don't want to make this long. I really want to end this one. I want to end this one. I'm going to keep this one going. I'm trying to end this one. Let's just say. Somebody wanted to supersize and be the Kingster. Because really the Kingster card is a drug card, but it could be any kind of business, right? But the main thing for the Kingster card is a drug card. But it could be any kind of business. You heard what I said, right? Somebody wanted to supersize and be the Kingster. And whatever kind of business. Oh, cupcake exchange. It's a trafficking card. Person had plenty of women. So if the person didn't have plenty of women, as far as trafficking, the person was a cat catcher. A man who got a lot of ladies he going with. Get what I'm saying? If it's not the real trafficking, because it's a trafficking card. Okay, so let's just go. Okay, she was an earth angel. I said that in the other one. She's an earth angel. So rain love. The universe, you know all about it. For Miss Cynthia. Okay, God is a path I'm walking, a right path. She made a gesture to God. It's the path I'm walking, a right path. Because during the time period, going to the courthouse for her husband, that would have been the right path. But some kind of way, she saw her husband or saw somebody before the court that happened, so she still was off her path. But if she would have got to that courthouse and divorced her husband and anything after that positive, she would have been on it. So she talking to God right there. Okay, so we have, she created the walls of harm for herself or safe and turning it on and off switches. That means she put herself in places that's dangerous or fusses, right? She controlled that. If she go here, or if she forced, is a different story. But if she go on her own, you do that yourself, okay? She was in control of any of that. If it wasn't by force. Okay, so here's the card. She see it now. She asking God, what's next? What's next, God? So we have this card here. She is dealing with cops right here. And I make it leaders too, right? But it is a cop card, remember? Right? But I can make it a leader. Any kind of leader. Your husband could be a leader. Okay? So, either one. Okay? So we have right here that your loved one is here in spirit. Your loved one would not want you to be depressed. Start to live your life again. If you're not, this would be for a family. Next card is that her life was cheapened. Follow me? Because it was hard for the person to show her good, show her love. Because God wanted her to put the brakes on it, Miss Cynthia. Because somebody wanted a meeting place with Miss Cynthia. Follow me? But some kind of way she was talking to somebody, even if it's the person who she is meeting with, somebody about her clothes. Are you wearing those clothes? And hear her response, yeah, I'm wearing these clothes. Yeah, I'm going to wear these clothes. Get what I'm saying? Or somebody wanted to know what color clothes she was going to have on. Get what I'm saying? Okay? Okay, so this one right here is she's trying to get along because she seeked help for being raped, or she was seeking help for being stolen from. We take it two ways. She is being picked on because somebody was laser focused on picking on her. Follow me? So we got the cops or her husband. One of them. Because that's who is on the table. The thing is finding out what you want. So what's happening by greenery, by a park, by greenery, anything that's greenery, a bus. God wanted her to control her mouth, though. Follow me? God wanted her to stay in her queenship because she had a chance at loving herself. So we have that somebody wanted insurance. Somebody wanted insurance. Like, make sure you want to get him here. Make sure you coming. I want insurance, make sure you coming. I want insurance to make sure you get him here. Anything like that, insurance. So, somebody could have had insurance out on her and able to cheapen her life. Or somebody wanted insurance from her, and that is clarity to make sure she was meeting at this place somebody wanted her to meet at right here. Somebody wanted insurance to make sure she didn't get to that court hearing. Get what I'm saying? To get a divorce, or to talk about she was stolen from or whatever. Get what I'm saying? Somebody wanted her to give loving treatment. So somebody trying to figure out hard on how they're going to fix something, a situation with her. Looking at things superficial. This person, she is around green leafy foliage. So we got greenery 2 times. Greenery. So some kind of way she's around greenery. Busting over here with greenery. Greenery over here. Person trying to figure out. Because this person wanted her to act now so we can survive as a couple, as man and wife, just as people in general. Right? Wanted her to act now so we can survive. So we can be secure. Check your mind, change your mind so we can survive. So we have, she is outside with this person. The boardwalk, somewhere outside. Follow me. So it says that she was around an idiot with idiot ways of thinking. Follow me. Somebody measured and tested and saw how far they could go with Miss Cynthia, and it was awful, God says. She is a wonderful conqueror, God says, right? But she is dealing with a Judas. With a Judas who wanted her to meet somewhere. But whoa, shoot! Oh my goodness! Wait a minute, I gotta get these cards. Everywhere. Let's see. Bear with me. Okay, let's see. I don't want to leave none out. Okay, we got. I'm gonna take that one. Make sure I got all of them. Bear with me because I'm going to make sure I don't leave any. It's important to have all the cards in the storyline that the storyline is supposed to have to bring the story that God wants it to be. Okay, so let's just go. So let's go with this one was first that fell that I got my hands on. She is being fearless as far as going there, right? Universe, speak to me. Lead me to my path. Next one is, it was unjust what was done to Miss Cynthia, and somebody, she was going to court about it. So she is being fearless, I feel, as far as going to court about it, and God was leading her to her path. Follow me? So right here, accept any money given to her. She was gorgeous. So I don't know if she was offered some money by her husband with this meeting place. You know, somebody said they're going to give you some money, they're going to pay you back or whatever it could be. Or we got a cop who might have thought she was gorgeous and might have offered money. We got to take it more than one way. Okay? and it was unjust, and she might would have took it to court. Follow me? Anything like that, I got to use it all the ways, okay? It was a lack of love for her, and some information she got showed that it was a lack of love out of either one. What I just said, because somebody, she's terrified because somebody raped her to gain force. So I can't make this somebody stole her money to gain force and she's terrified, because she wasn't terrified about her money being stolen. Rape would make you terrified, because somebody tussling with you, raping a person to gain force. I'm going to control you, because rape is about control. Follow me? So we dealing with by greenery some kind of way. So we know that she came from the, so we got either a cop or her husband. So we have, there's a witness though. And when witnesses, they need to talk. Witnesses need to talk, because you would want somebody to be a witness for somebody you know. So by greenery, so we know the gas station don't have greenery, right? So she drove off of that spot from where that gas station was, and she drove wherever she drove, and then somebody's following her from a distance though. Get what I'm saying? Somebody's following her from a distance, so they was keeping an eye on her car already, and she could have got stopped by a cop. That could have been who was following her, or it could have been her husband following her. However it's flowing. I'm trying to end this though. Okay, universe. Then her car was taken where her car was taken, to make it seem like she around wherever the car was, but she ain't even know where that car is. She ain't leaving town and leaving her car. You're going to take your car because that's your transportation. But she wouldn't be leaving town anyway, because she would have told her family, I'm leaving. I'm going on vacation. Okay, I'm trying to end this now. Okay, you know what? I'm trying to end this. Okay, I was trying to see exactly who. Out of the officers or her husband, because we got a culprit here. Like fussing with her by the greenery. Somebody want total control, raped her to gain control. She's terrified. Something happened between 9 o'clock a.m., 9:30 a.m., 9:30 p.m. Somebody was taking her for a joke. Somebody created a shockwave for her. It was a mastermind playing things to the T, whoever. It's obvious. Something come from way back with her and somebody, whoever it is. Something happened on a weekend. She saw something or somebody else saw something, whatever it was, on a weekend. So we have right here that she needed structure. How to control things the best way she could was to have structure. Follow me? Because she saw and pinpointed what an action that helped her up in her life. Follow me? Being raped by somebody, or just dealing with her husband, stealing, cheating, or anything like that, or whatever helped her up, not getting a divorce or whatever, something helped her up. Somebody was banking on her that she was easy. Follow me? Okay? But she said she was done. She said she done. Person saying, can we be friends? No, can't be friends. No. She was tangled up with some G's. Follow me? So I feel right here to be tangled up with G's. Or I'm going to take it to an officer right now. I'm going to take it two ways for a minute, okay? She pinpointed something that held her up. So if you get a traffic stop, you held up. Okay? If it's an officer who stopped her for a traffic stop, he is banking on her because she is easy. Females are soft and all. Some of them be fussing and all. We are true friends, so she looking at the officers as you friends. You not really friends, we know, but you know, like people you actually know, but you're supposed to be on the same side somewhat if there's no crimes going on. But she decided she was done talking or whatever, because I guess it was dragging out or what was going on here, right? So she was tangled up with some G's, and I'm gonna put the G's as this officer, the police, more than one of them, or maybe some kind of way she went to the police station or was taken there. Because maybe somebody looked at her as promiscuous, the police, or her husband tried to treat her like that, or she saw some people or some kind of way around that gas station or whatever that thought she was or whatever, because she was walking around waiting for somebody, treating her that way, thought she was that way or anything like that. She had to take care of herself, God says, right? Because some kind of way she is at a nearby place, and that gas station might be a nearby place she used to go into. If not there, somewhere else was nearby that she is familiar with. Follow me? About it. So right now, God says she need to get on her path because she wasn't on it. I see that love card 2 times. So we have that knowing all money is green. This is a bad way of making money, some kind of way. Somebody wanted her to make money in the wrong ways, and God didn't want her to make money in the wrong ways, because if somebody tried to look at her as promiscuous up here, because she was by some people, maybe by their gas station or wherever she was. Let's see. She had to get straight to the point, eye to eye contact, no biting her tongue, and let these people know that it's nothing like that. Because if she's walking around waiting for somebody, people might think whatever they think about it, was thinking. Okay? Or even the cops thinking whatever. If they saw her walking around, standing around the gas station waiting for somebody, or whatever it is. But we got a man, whoever he is, wanted his cup filled, and that means romance, time, or money. And that could have been the man who she is waiting for. Or somebody else. I don't know. That's just stuff. So we have this right here. This came out in the other one. And this is a place where you can eat at, but it could be a restaurant. So we're going to make it the gas station. Why I say that? Because where I live at, gas stations sell all kind of stuff. Sodas and everything. Get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make this the gas station. She want it equal and fair. Follow me? She had to know that anything is rushed, it's not worth taking, because somebody wanted to collaborate, because somebody was trying to treat her promiscuous up here. Follow me? Okay. She is searching for a female. Well, somebody was searching for her. A female was searching for her. So we have detention time away. So it was detention time away because this is a gay card. If you met him or her straight or gay, you're not obligated to take the person back. I mean, wait a minute. If you met the person straight, you're not obligated to take the person back gay. So somebody she met straight, but the person is gay when it's all over with. Somebody. It was attention time away from whoever that said she was not near the person. Because the person looking at her is easy, and she was a lone wolf. Follow me? So we can turn the gay around. I did this before. We can turn the gay around to somebody. Is this the one I changed around? Oh yeah, I can change. Usually I don't, but I can do it for this storyline since she is at a gas station. If she dealing with an officer, for instance, if she met him straight, she don't have to take him back gay. I'm going to take it this way. He might have been mean the first time she saw him before, because she might have saw, because an officer, she might have saw him before, because it say something come from way back. So if it's an officer that she saw before, and the person was mean before, right? She don't have to take him back gay, just mean, and I'm going to turn it around. She don't have to be all cheery and smiling and laughing in his face like they're friends. Because maybe he was mean before to her back then, and now he want her to be showing her teeth and be all, all friends with him or whatever. So we can change it around if it's not the real gay. But she's a lone wolf. And whoever it is looked at her as easy. Follow me? She is a lone wolf. Next one is she had a sixth sense about it all. Whoever this person is. Follow me? Camouflage wouldn't work, God says, for her though. Because she was coping with a job that she was tired of. Some kind of way. So this could have been an extra job or whatever job. Did she really believe what she hear as far as God, about religion, or about anything she hears as far as her husband or whatever God talking about? Do she know and believe as far as God? Because in the back of her mind she is thinking about Dr. Influence. That's God. Because she wanted love right here with this card. Because somebody committed a senseless act against her, who won't boo-hoo and get in trouble. Follow me? Boom. She needed to let spirit in, or this person. So we have with this card, she is in agreement with somebody, whoever it is. But it's going to be a lawsuit. So whoever this is, maybe this just, we can put this as, even though if it's going to court some kind of way. Somebody she is going to court with, or somebody's going to take to court some kind of way, have a lawsuit against, child support, lawsuit. What else go with that? Blackmail. Let's go for a minute. Where she lived, Texas, right? You must go on with your life as you should. She's going to go on with her life as she should, or the family has to, right? So, she got a speedy tongue lashing from somebody, or she gave one. So we have that no more time for lack. She had no more time for lack for this person. Didn't want. Okay, I'm happy with my life no matter my color. So if somebody got a skin problem some kind of way, who she dealing with, who need a sequence trouble in this person. Okay, so she wanted to free herself and face a situation. So either she a Sage mom, her mother a Sage mom, or she just know a Sage mom, or she just adventurous like a Sage. She want to checkmate with somebody, or somebody wanted to checkmate with her. Somebody. And that's this person, and that's these two in the same, some woman over here. Okay, she brought something. It's a perfume, but she brought something and she is chinchy about it, or somebody brought her something. Anything like that. Okay, but they ain't pay a lot of money for it, or she brought something and she ain't pay a lot of money for it. If she went there for gas, she might have got the gas and she ain't pay a lot of money, whatever it was. So we got the spirit card. She in spirit, she not alive. Do not be held hostage to a death. And to Miss Cynthia. She says she can't do it. She won't do it. Anything like that. Somebody wanted her to do something. I can't. I won't. I'm not. She had brown eyes with this person. Because she is souping everything up for a speedy recovery to just go on with her life. Because somebody wanted her to plant a seed of playfulness. Change up. Right? Soften up. But it was going to be no more excuses. God wanted her to make no more excuses and just work harder. Or she didn't want any excuses out of somebody. So she's not alive, God saying again. So I'm seeing that, but I was just trying to see exactly who it was. Was it the law? Was the law had anything to do with anything? Or was it just her husband? Because she not just she didn't get rid of her own self. My suicide card didn't come out, so she didn't do it to herself. Okay, universe, I'm trying to finish this because I'm gonna just have to just stop it. I was trying to make sure that the law wasn't responsible. I was trying hard to make sure the law wasn't responsible with it's her husband is the culprit here. Okay, so we here with this one right here. I do hear money out there now. What kind of way she don't have money out there. God wanted her to save her energy for the future because her soul was crying out for a conclusion because someone is a money machine. Take off every layer. Somebody wanted her to take off every layer. When they reveal the naked soul, that goes with the promiscuous. Somebody was trying to, as a proposition or what we call it. Somebody wanted her to be a plaything. Follow me? Whoever this is. So we have right here the funeral parlor card. I'm hoping she get found because it's a funeral parlor card. Lord, let her be found. Let the culprit be hound. Be talked to, be what you call it? Not hound. Yeah, it is hound him for the answers, or sit him down and make him tell the truth or whatever. This is a funeral parlor card, and it's a treatment card. So either somebody went in treatment some kind of way. This is the funeral parlor card. When you don't treat the body like the jewel it is, the treasure it is, you end up in a place that houses bodies. The funeral parlor. Okay. Okay, she needs to look around the corners and pay attention to the details and flaws. Oh my goodness. The murdered card. Oh my goodness. Look at it. I gotta leave this alone. I gotta stop it. Look at the murdered card. I'm just gonna end this. I gotta end this. Number 12, number 21. Somebody's overprotective as far as where they live. And that is back again. Overprotective as far as where they live at. And I feel it's her. It is obvious that somebody knows something. And that's true, somebody knows something. Okay, so she got raped. She got stolen from, we know. So I can make it. Is her being stolen from, is it her fault that she is stolen from? Because she wasn't overprotective as far as where she lived at? Or I can just take it like it is. She was raped, and she was wondering was it her fault she got raped? Because somebody was a monster, and it was corny, whoever it was, because she was dealing with a player, and she is searching for love. Follow me? If it's her husband. Follow me? Her husband is her husband. He really don't be supposed to be a player because he's her husband. But if he is cheating, he's considered a player even though he's her husband. He just got the husband's seal on him, but it shouldn't be on him if he's a player. Or we dealing with a boss, some kind of boss person, and she's looking for love, searching for love, means she's trying to get in position. She needs this person to help her. Her thoughts count. Why did she allow whoever to mold her? Right? Because somebody was gay since childhood. Probably. school age, I mean. So we have right here that doofy. So she acting doofy like she didn't know what was going on, or this person acting doofy like he don't know what's going on, but she need to cleanse her mind, or this person. So we have, if she want to be non-religious, will she? Do she know all the facts, and do it matter about what's going on with her husband, what was going on with her husband, what was going on as far as whatever, or religion. Got number 14, number 41. Somebody could have been 41. It was choice words, where somebody had some defeat. It was wake-up time for her to continue her life and just go ahead and go to court and get this divorce. So we got number 3. We got a 3, whatever the 3 is about, I don't know. So we have she was adored, and she was a lecturer where she was doing some talking and people adored her, or she adored somebody who speaks, that's boisterous, a lecturer. So we have, she is pinching the surface of a thing wherever she lived, Texas, or this person. Okay. She had to be groomed to what God created her to be at birth, right? Because she had to let her sounds be heard loud and clear. So we have evidence shows that she is going to keep picking herself off of the ground or off the floor, dealing with this situation here with this person. Things are going to repeat. That's all it means, okay? So we have family wanted to be like it was before Miss Cynthia was murdered. But also, somebody wanted a relationship with Miss Cynthia to be like it was before the relationship was murdered. Follow me? Somebody let Miss Cynthia know she was not exempt. Follow me? Or she was letting somebody know you are not exempt. Or God was letting Miss Cynthia know you are not exempt. Right? She had to take heed to what was calling to be seen and heard by her. Because God says right here she had to pay attention to details and flaws and look around the corner. This was real life. This is real life. Not snowballs and lollipops. Let's see. Okay, well, let me try to stop it there. Sounds of Miss Cynthia weighed this person down. Person didn't want to hear no more. Person wanted romance or wanted to talk business. But she had to be the best queen she could be. The sounds of her weighed this person down. Person didn't want to hear her mouth no more. Her fussing back or whatever. She is going to be simply honest. And this person might have told her that she light up his life or whatever. Okay, so she had to see it in a moment. Or he was going to see it in a moment and jump for joy. Well, she is going to see it in a moment. Once she went to court, she is going to jump for joy that she is free. Take it however it goes. Because she wanted to be out of a money scheme, money deal, anything as far as making money. Follow me? Or her husband was hooked onto something. But he pushed her in it. Or he wanted her to get in it. Anything like that. He needed to do things in decency and come up to par. Because he wasn't coming up to par. Okay, this is her children's card. Why did my mother give me up? Because she went away. So in a way it's like your mother gave you up because she left. But really your mother didn't just leave on her own. Somebody took your mother away. Because she would be back home. Or we got this man, this husband of hers, or we got a cop or whoever this is. Got mother problems, some kind of way. Mother gave him up or mother problems. I wonder who I look like. Where they wonder who they look like. her husband or a cop, or who they act like. So we have, she need to get more sleep to be more energetic, or some kind of way she was high, or this person was high. We gotta take it however it's going. So we have, is your mother your real mother? No. So we got whoever this is, some kind of way she hooked to. Mother may not be the person's real mother, or a cop, whoever this is, right? So she wanted a man to change. Well, he wanted her to change. She is going to get up while it's in court, right? But somebody told her to get up, because rape took her here sexually. But I can turn it around, because this man, he actually could be the man, so I can turn it around, because we got a man on the down low, and I can turn it around. Rape took him there sexually. I can turn the whole thing around on him as far as the rape instead of her. Is it his fault that he got raped? Because he was gay since his school age. Look at the cards, right? Rape took him here sexually. She wanted him to change. So we can turn the rape around and take it away from her and say that this man got raped some kind of way in his life. Well, she could have got raped also. I just don't know for sure. But I'm looking at this. I did this before with a man before, because I saw the school age and different stuff. So by saying she wanted him to change, and this coming behind it. Be okay with your looks and know you are beautiful. She had to know she was beautiful, be okay with her looks. But she didn't control the outcome. She had to do God's mission without lovemaking, because her man enjoy other men. Because it says you enjoy other men. I want out. Get what she's saying. I want out. I want a divorce. Get what it's saying. They like green. Then we got this one. Number 12 or number 21. Number 2 or number 1. And then somebody need to exercise, her or this person, to be more energetic. So the money scheme card could simply just be, the money scheme card that just simply mean, in her storyline, is her husband was holding on to her, and it was like a money scheme. He called himself being married to her to get money out of her. Or some kind of way, if he is taking money from her, some kind of way, that was the scheme, taking her money out of her account or whatever he might have been doing. Or he had some other stuff going on that he was hooked to, whatever he was hooked to. He is astonished that she didn't. She is dealing with a resource, and the resource would be court, attention, brood. She had to enjoy life again, the life that God gave her. She moved fast on it. Well, he moved fast on it because he knew she was going to court. Something was on the internet, on the TV, or anything like that, or it was going to be. He needed to be checked, but he felt she needed to be checked because he was gambling too much, or actual real gambling, or just gambling in general as far as doing different things he was doing, because he is feeling his feelings. He was all in his feelings. So he had whatever he had going on some kind of way, and I guess some kind of way it was going to get messed up if she did any talking. So it's looking like it's going to her husband but she still might have been stopped by a cop some kind of way. He wanted to checkmate for a peace treaty, but you can't make people do things when you're doing wrong, you're doing wrong. See, these the same cards coming out. Even though I mixed all of them up, it's still the same things. Never again will a family get the gift of Miss Cynthia, because she was murdered because this person wanted her to do what the person wanted her to do. Get in it with me. Don't go to court or whatever. Or a cop. She had some anxiety, thoughts were spinning in her mind. She's fussing with this person outside. Can you still love me now? You know. Now you know what? I'm on the down low. You know I stole from you. I'm cheating on you, or whatever it is. Whatever the person's saying. Can you still love me now? You know. But she could still do God's mission no matter what this person was doing. Because it's caught her off guard. Person was cross-dressing, or whatever was going on with this person. She saw something. If not real cross-dressing, person changed up and act like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde on, or whatever this person, if not real cross-dressing. But she knew she was meant for greatness. I'm meant for greatness, and that meant she had to get away from this man, because she allowed herself to be molded by him. And God don't want us to be molded by nobody. God was giving her grace. Okay, so fussing, rallying, because he's trying to fulfill his copyright. That means just get his stuff together. And then he seemed like she wasn't making things happen and go like he wanted, because he wanted peace, but it wasn't happening. He wanted to see if she would be a go-getter, a wildcat go-getter, romance, or in business, so he can go ahead. But she wasn't agreeing. She wasn't agreeing with what he wanted, so she had to make arrangements to get out of that camp, get him out of her house, or he wanted to make arrangements to do something as far as her. So it said jail, so we're just waiting to see, because I'm accumulating a lot of cards again. So hopefully, but the family, I feel the family will have to do a lawsuit though. And that's because the police didn't handle it right. They delayed, they didn't do things all the way like they supposed to have done, because it could have stopped her from being harmed. It just wasn't done right. It was ignored, it was rude, it was whatever was going off anything that's written on the internet or videos I saw. It was rude, it wasn't done right, it wasn't cared for, it wasn't handled with care, it wasn't valued, it wasn't cherished. Her life was like it was nothing, and that's not acceptable. So the family gonna have to do some suing to the police station, and who else they said, who was at a private eye, whoever they had, a detective or whoever they had who was not treating them right. Because her children still had to be taken care of. It's 3 years she'd been away from her children. If this would have been handled and they would have moved fast like they should have moved, it might have been where her life could have been saved or spared. Who knows? But they treated her life like it was useless, and that's not acceptable. It was negligent there. Okay? We got the lawsuit. She's going to take out a lawsuit for somebody and go to court. But then also, the family has to do a lawsuit because it wasn't handled like it should have been. And that's not acceptable. So it was up to the family if they do it or not. But God is fine with that, because God brought the card out. Okay, so this is the brass love one. So this will be the last one for Miss Cynthia. So I'm hoping that, what is all this one here? So I'm hoping that her husband, that he come clean and do his talking, or if it was a police who was giving her a ticket, whoever this is, one of them, is gearing to her husband, but then in a way, it could be somebody who was stopped her for a ticket, some kind of way, because she is being followed from a distance. Somebody looked at her as promiscuous. She might have been, when she is walking on footage, somebody was looking at her as promiscuous because they saw her hanging around there, but she is waiting on somebody. So it's time for somebody to fess up and tell the truth and take the blame and get the punishment for what happened to Miss Cynthia, because it's saying that Miss Cynthia is no longer among the living, and God wants spiritual justice for Miss Cynthia. This is the Brass Loved One. This is part 3. Peace to the family.